Good Thursday morning, San Antonio. I'm meteorologist Mia Montgomery with this Weather Authority update. After finding some patchy drizzle and fog out there earlier this morning, we're going to keep a 20% potential for a few more sprinkles to an isolated shower in the forecast this afternoon. Generally expect a cloudy day. High temperatures topping off in the mid 70s by about 4 p.m. If you're stepping out for any evening plans, it still will be muggy out there with those elevated dew points. Temperatures gradually falling into the upper 60s by 8 to 9 p.m. Here's what that translates to on our futurecast. Again, a few isolated spots of light rain not off the table later on this afternoon and into the early evening. And we're still monitoring for an isolated strong storm chance, mainly across portions of the hill country as we sleep tonight. After midnight and between about midnight to 2 a.m. out in West Texas, a dry line is going to start to work its way farther eastward. A couple of isolated storms, some of which could be strong, are expected to develop and push eastward through the early morning hours of our Friday. So especially near places like Rock Springs, Lakey, Kerrville, Fredericksburg, yes, we will need to monitor for that potential. For us here in San Antonio, not necessarily expecting strong or severe thunderstorms, but a few showers to a stray rumble, not completely out of the question either first thing Friday morning. But then notice we start to see that drier air work in after the boundary passes us by and a little bit more sunshine returns into your Friday afternoon. Again, the severe risk odds are low for our area. If we do find a storm that requires some extra attention, it will be across portions of the hill country and the southern Edwards Plateau, but the bulk of that risk has shifted north of our area near places like San Angelo, Abilene, DFW. Still, primary threats to monitor would be strong winds and perhaps a few instances of hail. After we see that sunshine and drier air pump in on Friday, notice your temperatures warming up into the low 80s, warmer than average for this time of year. But never fear, our next cold front arrives Friday night. Check out what that does to our weekend. Chilly mornings return in the 40s. You will want the jacket stepping out early Saturday and Sunday. High temperatures very nice in the mid 60s. By the way, it also will be windy on Saturday. Gusts upwards of 35 miles per hour possible. So make sure to tie down all of those loose lawn items before heading to bed tomorrow. And also don't forget to spring those clocks forward an hour Saturday night. Daylight saving time officially begins 2 a.m. Sunday morning.